Good morning, class. Arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of paper. Fix yourself. Okay? Stand up. Let us start our class with a prayer. Yes, Tulay, lead us in prayer. Amen. So, let us check your attendance first. Please say present if you're around and say absent if the name called are absent. Agon, Amaro, Bulatag, Camacho, Danyo, Lanzo, Lobiano, Otordos, Pando, Rukina, Saravia, Yasher, Isulan. Very good. You're all present. Yesterday, we discussed about different equation. What it was about? Yes, Agon. Very good. It also about equation involving derivatives. So, we will continue to our next topic and there are objectives that each of you must acquire. First, we have define derivatives. Second, apply the definition of derivatives of a function. Third, enumerate the steps in finding a derivatives of a function. And the last is show interest on the lesson through active participants in class. So that's all our objectives. Today, I will group you into two groups, column A and column B. I brought you here pictures that you should observe and afterwards you should define it what the pictures is all about. So, column A and column B. So, is that clear? Okay. Okay, class, are you done? Okay. Who wants to start? Okay, column A. Very good. What do you have observed the picture? Yes, excellent. The picture shows a starting point in the beginning and it is static. Very good. Column B. Yes, it has a changes. The picture shows changes. Very good. Your answers are all correct. But do you agree when I say there are changes because change is only thing that is constant in the world? Okay. So how can you explain that based on your own experience? Yes, Agon? Very good. Very good, class. Thank you for your participation on this activity. And next, are you aware that like people, some things or situation, numbers, and function can change too? These changes in function are called derivatives. That's our lesson for today is all about definition of derivatives. What is derivatives, by the way? Yes, Rukina. Very good. Derivatives is a change in a certain function. And anyone? Yes, Daniel. Excellent. Derivative is instant rate of change. Very good. So, derivatives are the fundamental tools of calculus. Every derivative of f of x is new function of f of x. This is the formula of derivatives. So, let's start with f of x equals limit of x proposed to 0, f, quantity of x plus x minus f of x over x. So, these are the slope and the line if we are going to graph. This is the situation of graphing. So, there are many denotes. Denote like y, f of x, dy over dx, and dx. So, here are the steps to guide you in finding derivatives of a function. So, please lend me your ears here. First, substitute all values of x s in the given function y equals f of x by x plus triangle x. So this means triangle x. Second, subtract the given function from values in step 1. So subtract this in given function. So third, combine similar terms. Let's combine similar terms. Fourth is divide the result in step 2 by triangle x. So, can you read, Daniel, this number 5? Thank you, Daniel. Number 5 is take the result in step 3 as triangle x proposed to 0. Okay, now let's have more examples for understanding this kind of steps. Examples. So, class, remember the steps to guide you in finding derivatives. Okay? So, number 1, find derivatives of f of x equals 2x plus 3. So, first we have to substitute all the values of xs in the given function of y equals to f of x by x in plus x. So, like this. Let's substitute it. F of x equals limit x proposed to 0, f, the quantity of x plus x, this is the formula, minus f of x over x. So, let us substitute. F of x equals limit x proposed to 0 to our f here is 2 to the quantity of x plus 3. Our negative plus 3 minus the quantity of 2 minus times 2x plus 3. So over triangle x. So next, let's subtract the given function from value step 1. So let's subtract f of x equals, copy na to, let's copy the limit x proposed to 0, 2x plus 2 triangle x plus 3 minus 2x plus 3 over triangle x. So, let's have to combine. Let's combine it. F of x equals to limit x to proposed to 0 to triangle x over x. So, the last is take the result in step 3 as triangle x proposed to 0. So, our answer is f of x equals to 2. We divide the 2 triangle x into triangle x. We have another example, and this example we use the y note. So, find the derivatives of y equals 3x squared minus 6x plus 1. So, our formula here is y equals limits x proposed to 0, f, the quantity of x plus triangle x minus f of x over triangle of x. So, let's substitute all the values. Y equals to limit of x proposed to 0, 3, our f here is 3, and the quantity of x plus triangle x, then squared, minus 6, the quantity of x plus triangle x plus 1 minus 3 of x squared minus 6x plus 1 over x. Next, let's have to subtract. Let's have to subtract the first step. Y equals to limits x proposed to 0. 3, the quantity of x squared, 2x plus 2x. And the square x plus rectangle x squared minus x 6x minus 6x plus 1 minus 3x squared minus 6x plus 1 over x. And the next is we should combine this number 2. We have to subtract and combine. Next, y equals limits x proposed to 0. Combine them. 3x squared plus 6x rectangle x plus 3. The quantity of rectangle x squared minus 6x minus 6x rectangle x plus 1 minus 3x squared plus 6x minus 1. So next, we divide it in the result in step 2. Divide. Y equals limit of x proposed to 0, 6x squared rectangle x plus 3 quantity of rectangle x squared minus 6 and rectangle x over rectangle x. So next is the answer is y equals limits proposed copy x proposed 0, 6x plus 3 rectangle x minus 6. So we should divide this number step 2. Y equals limit x to propose 0. Let's copy it. And the answer is 6x plus 3 times 0 minus 6. We should times this 0. So 3 times 0 equals 0. Then the answer is 6x minus 6. Let's take the result in step 3 as rectangle x proposed to 0. Our y equals to x and minus 6 is the answer. That's all our example. And now we having a activity. I have here the ball and I will playing a music. When the music starts, you will pass it to your seatmate. And when the music stops, the one who hold the ball, I will going to be asked a question. So, understood? Okay, let's start. Number 1. The music will play. Go.
Each of the batteries.
Okay. Rukina, what is derivatives? Very good. Derivatives is a change certain function. Next, go. Pass the ball.
You gave me a chance, I would take it.
Yes. Daniel. Now, my question number 2 is, what is the formula in finding derivative of function? Very good. Correct. You recite it correctly. Next,
A chance, I would take it. You gave me a chance, I would take it.
Yes, Bulatag. My question to you is, what is the first step in finding derivative of a function in solving the derivatives? Very good. Excellent. So, next.
Would take it.
Next. Yes, Camacho. My question to you is, what is the second step in finding the derivatives. Very good. Next. Pass the ball.
You gave me a chance.
Okay. My question to you, Amaro, is what is the third step in finding derivative? Very good. Next. Pass the ball.
You gave me a chance.
Okay, next. Lobiano, my question to you is, what is the fourth step in finding the derivative? Very good. You already know it. Next. Pass the ball.
You gave me a chance. I would take it.
Okay. Pando, what is the fifth step in finding derivative of function? Very good. Okay, class, congratulations. You already understand how to find derivative function. For your application, I will be going you to group into 5. So, let's count into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So, go to your group now. Okay. Now, group 1, you will be going answer y equals 1, 15x. Group 2, you will be going to answer y equals 4x minus 12. Group 3, you will going to answer the y equals 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. Number 4, you will be going to answer y equals x squared plus 5x. Group 5, you will be going to answer number 5, y equals 100. And then, in 10 minutes, you will be going to answer, and I will collect your papers, and I will be the one to check it. Okay, are you done? Pass your paper. Time's up. Okay, class, get 1/2 sheet of paper for the assessment. Find the derivatives of the following. Okay, I will give you 15 minutes to answer our assessment. Number 1, you should answer y equals 2x plus 5. Number 2, y equals 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Number 3, y equals 5x squared plus 5x. Number 4, y equals x squared minus 2x plus 2. Number 5, y equals negative 3. So, now, you should solve it correctly with the formula. Because I will be the one to check it. You're done. And now, for our assignment, you will be answer this in one whole sheet of paper. Now, you should copy on your notebook. Our assignment is, find the derivatives of the following. First, y equals the quantity of 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 2. And second, y equals 3 minus 5x. And letter B, you should read about the rules in finding the derivatives. Tomorrow, I will collecting it. Okay, class, do you have any questions? Okay, none. And now, do we met our objectives? Okay, let's read our objectives. Define derivatives. Did we define our derivatives? Correct. Okay. Number 2, apply the definition of derivatives of a function. Do we apply the definition of derivatives? Okay, correct. We applied the formula and we solved it, and we have more examples and we have activities. Next is enumerate the steps in finding a derivative of a function. Do we enumerate? Yes, correct. Next, show interest on the lesson through active participants in class. Do you participate in the activities and the lessons we have to learn? Okay, correct. And now, class, stand up and dismiss. Goodbye, class.